Hey, bro, can I borrow your bicycle after school, dog? You think you can give a brother a ride, man?
Yo, what's up guys, Prince Charming. Today we're gonna be checking out Young Don the Sauce God getting roasted in high school. This brings back so many memories of high school because when I was in high school, we used to roast each other all the time. During the lunch period, you were not safe. You better be coming with your best fit because if you're wearing something dank or something ugly, or if I can just roast you on it, I was gonna get on you. Nobody was safe. I think that contributed to my roasting skills now. The fact that I had to always be on my guard, had to always come with ammunition, so I just learned how to roast at a young age. That way, whenever I was older, it was not gonna happen to me. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment the worst roast somebody told you. The worst roast somebody ever told me, it was a girl, and this hurt me so much. She said, "You will be attractive if you are skinny." I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the year I lost like 50 pounds. But enough of me talking, let's go ahead and check out Young Don the Sauce God getting roasted in high school. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
So as a lot of you know, I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and in Jamaica, most high schools require that you wear a school uniform. I remember watching American TV and thinking, man, it's so cool that the kids get to wear their own clothes and have the freedom to express a bit of their personality by the way they dress. I envied that. Well,
it was not that great.
America at the age of 16, I got a chance to go through a couple of years of the
you got
American high school experience. And I quickly learned that getting to wear your own clothes isn't all that it's cracked up to be. If you're poor. Now, the word poor is relative, right? Because by society's definition, my parents make good money. Like, I've never worried about if I'm gonna eat today or am I gonna have lunch money or clothes to wear to school. I grew up needing for nothing. But compared to a lot of the kids I was going to school
kind of the same
with,
for me.
I was poor as fuck. Because when I moved from Jamaica to Florida, I lived with aunts and uncles who lived in upper middle class white communities. So a lot of these kids drove nice cars. They wore expensive streetwear brands, Nike, Diamond Supply, Obey, Polo, Hollister. They all had the latest iPhone, all of that at the age of 16.
That's just how it was in my high school because I was around the white upper class community. So a lot of people drove Mustangs, Camaros, Porsches to schools while I'm in my 2000 Ford Focus. It didn't really bother me because I didn't really need to be rich and snobby. I always knew I was going to make something of myself, you know? I always valued my upbringing because it helped me become who I am today. Because I know a lot of them are doing drugs now. They all do cocaine, they're all doing meth, something wrong with them, they're all just dotting around. I know what you white people are doing.
17 years old. Meanwhile, I'm riding my auntie's bicycle to school with my Metro piece of shit Android, rocking my Costco
Boy, don't get on Metro
Midwest
PCS.
Farmer blue denim jeans that were just always a little too baggy in all the wrong places. Needless to say, I was not the flyest in school. But you know what? I was okay with it. I had a grasp of the sacrifices my parents were making for me, and my things may not have been very high-end, but they were practical and good quality. Also, I had a basketball team and good friends, so I didn't allow the fact that I was one of the poor kids to ruin my high school experience. However, it was always in the back of my mind, something I was self-conscious of, because what you had and what you wore in high school had a huge impact on your social status. If you weren't a star athlete or just like ridiculous,
you gotta be looking fresh.
You better have a bag, boy.
You gotta have the bag.
At least the ability to look like you have money. And I had none of the things, so there was always a very low glass ceiling on who I could be.
Damn, bro. You must have not gotten any girls.
Was my favorite class, right? Obviously, everyone is just outside playing sports, having fun. It was one of the places where I could shine. I wasn't no LeBron James or nothing, but I was starting on my varsity basketball team, so I was more than good enough. But things would be different on the day of this story, because this day marked one of my most embarrassing experiences during high school.
Did you have some whack basketball shoes?
We had a specific guideline for what you could wear during PE. You had to wear black athletic shorts, a solid gray t-shirt, and sneakers. And my PE coach constantly had a fucking stick up his ass. So if your uniform deviated from the guidelines even slightly, he wouldn't let you play and you'd get marked as absent. Well, that day I had forgotten to wash my PE gear the night before, so I had nothing to wear on the day of class. I ended up asking my older cousin who lives with me if I could borrow some clothes. He dug around in his drawers.
Oh, my cousins were the fresh
ones. He pulled out a pair of black shorts and a gray t-shirt.
Yup.
Cool.
My cousins were fresh. I used to.
And I'm in the locker room getting changed. All the time. I pull out my PE gear and I start to undress. As I'm undressing, I look down at my PE gear and I noticed something that I didn't see before.
What's wrong with it?
On the leg of these shorts was the fattest USPA logo
I
have ever seen in my life.
Y'all don't know what USPA is, but essentially USPA will be the knockoff version of Ralph Lauren Polo. They're not the same thing. A lot of people think USPA stands for, and like Ralph Lauren Polo are like the same people, but just like different, you know, like how they're under the same brand, but they're just different subcategories. No, they're not at all. Back in my high school, you will get roasted if you're wearing USPA. We used to call it USPA. Boy, you're rocking that USPA, that USPA. Ugh. Yeah, if you didn't have Ralph Lauren, don't wear polo. Do not even bother. Or like, I think back then lacrosse or whatever that gator polo shirt is, I think that was acceptable too, but USPA was not acceptable.
Stomach was literally in my balls. For those of you who are unfamiliar with USPA or USPA as it is affectionately called here in America, it's seen as a knockoff Polo Ralph Lauren brand. It's a brand you buy when you want to wear clothes that look like Polo Ralph Lauren clothes, but you ain't got Polo Ralph Lauren.
And the brand is so big.
If you want to tank your
logo is so big
in high school in one day, just go to school fully USPA'd out.
Oh,
guaranteed. And you want to know what sucks? USPA actually makes good quality clothes.
They do.
It's better than you get in Walmart or Target. It's good quality clothes at a reasonable price. But that doesn't matter in American high school. If you wore USPA, you might as well walk around with a label marked broke as
you will get roasted, boy.
You'd be better off wearing some $7 thin cotton white t-shirt that you copped at the Goodwill. So there I was thinking, what do I do? Do I skip class and avoid being perceived as less than by my peers? Or do I put on the shorts and say f their opinions and go have fun playing some basketball?
It's not as easy as that. It's high school.
I said to myself, Don, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you because of your clothes. You know who you are.
This is high school. We all know we have opinions and then we care about other people's opinions.
Don't let such superficial things dictate to you how you choose to live your life. So you put on those goddamn shorts and go have the time.
We're gonna be USPA'd out.
So lace up my sneakers and headed out to the basketball court. Huge mistake. I definitely should have just took the absent mark.
You should have took the absence. You should have skipped.
So I get out to the courts, we warm up, and I start hooping. So I'm out there, you know, doing my thing, having a grand old time. And then I hear some dude yell, "Hey yo, my nigga out here rocking the USPA."
Oh gosh.
I turn around and there he was. Let's call him Jordan.
That's where you have to catch a fade with somebody. When they call you out nasty like that, talking about you wearing some USPA, you have to catch a fade. Or you have to beat them in the roast session because they just challenge you to a roast battle. Once they call you out or like insult you, it's up to you to challenge them back. If you don't, you took the L. If you walk away and be like, oh, I don't care, they can keep talking mess. Nah, you took the L. Don't act like you don't care because you do care.
One of the coolest in school. Light-skinned dude,
cool guy.
Wore all the right clothes, had tattoos, was known for hooking up with a lot of girls, always had new sneakers on, drove to school.
I bet you Jordan ain't shit now, though.
Not at all, man. I look him in the face.
All the popular kids in high school don't do nothing in life with their don't do nothing in their life now.
There are only like a handful of black guys in our school. Don't betray a brother like this. But Jordan was a savage.
They don't care.
Super cocky. Took a lot of pride in the fact that he was able to afford nice things. So he proceeded to roast the fuck out.
Oh no! Oh no!
You out here stunning on boy, rocking the USPA. Hey man, how much for those shorts? I'm trying to be like you, dog.
Oh no! This is so sad.
Hey, oh my god. Hey, I'm gonna get this nigga. Hey, bro, can I borrow your bicycle after school, dog? You think you can give a brother a ride, man? And of course, now people are just laughing, and I could feel the little social status that I had. What? Yo, what? Uspa. Shut the f up. Goddamn, I'm trying to tell a story. All right.
Uspa's not even that bad. It's just a big fat logo.
Just the little social status that I had for just being a nice guy who played on the basketball team melt away. But that wasn't enough for Jordan, man.
He took a picture.
My man then pulls out his brand new iPhone 5S and starts to record me.
Guys, there's plenty brands out there that look like the designer version, but you know, you can't really wear it because people will make fun of you. Just like USPA or USPA is to Polo. There's also like a viral Twitter picture about those new Filas. I think they're called the Fila Sienas, and they're supposed to look like the Balenciagas. They look just like the Balenciagas, like down to the color, down to the length, everything. It's just the fact that they're Filas, and people are saying they can't wear it because they're not Balenciagas. So it's whatever you think. Would you wear something just because it's Gucci, and then you see something else that looks just like the Gucci thing you bought, but the fact that it's not Gucci, you won't wear it? Like, are you that much of a hype beast? Me personally, I wear plain tees. I don't care. So yeah, I will not buy Gucci.
Yo, Don, show to the what you rocking, bro. Ooh, that boy killing the USPA game, boy.
USPA gang.
There and I'm thinking, what do I do? I'm not gonna run away because I'm not a but I'm also not gonna swing at him either because he's with his crew and for sure they'd jump my ass.
So they'll beat your ass.
I just turned around, ignored him, and continued to play basketball. And of course, shortly after, he got bored and then went away to go be a douchebag somewhere else. And although on the outside, I appeared unbothered by his taunts, on the inside, I was hurt, man, because now
that would hurt, honestly.
People are gonna judge me based on the fact that I was broke and couldn't afford to wear the Nike dry fit shorts, or that I rode a bicycle to school, things that at the time were out of my control. Needless to say, that was the last time that I ever made the mistake of wearing USPA or any brand similar to it.
N1? Oh no, don't wear N1.
I also stopped riding my bicycle and chose to walk to school instead.
Champion was trash in high school. Now it's cool.
Are fun. And
now
if you
it's
think it's lame to ride a bicycle to school, then you can go suck your blood clot. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. My inner Jamaican was flaring up. But as I was saying, by ditching the bicycle and avoiding the USPAs of the world, I managed to get through the rest of high school without a similar incident happening again. But high school can be tough, man, and the kids can be ruthless.
Tough, and
what
they can be
happened
very
to me that day was cruel and uncalled for. I had never said a bad thing to or about Jordan, yet he saw it fit to try and tear me down in front of my peers for what appeared to be no reason.
That's so mean. Like, why roast somebody like that?
Maybe it would have really hurt me. You know, like maybe I would have stopped going to PE, or I would have become obsessed with trying to buy the nicest things.
Don't buy Supreme. Supreme is such a hype beast brand.
But instead of letting that incident set a tone for the rest of my American high school experience, and you know, possibly further than that, it went down in history as no more than a shitty experience and a funny story. I was able to do that because although my parents didn't buy me a nice car or fancy clothes, they instilled in me a sense of self-worth that is based on the merit of my character and who I am as a human being. They didn't buy me designer clothes, but they taught me hard work, integrity, discipline, and most importantly, to treat others as you'd want yourself to be treated.
So that was it for that video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Young Don speaking the facts at the end of the video. His parents didn't really buy him all those luxurious items, so he was kind of humbled as a kid. He kind of knows the value in things, so it does make you a better person. And do y'all not see people wearing Champion like it's a hot brand? Champion was so trash when I was in high school. Like, you did not want to wear Champion because that was a Walmart brand. But now it's like $50 for a shirt, $60 for a sweater. Come on. But yeah, guys, don't roast people just because they can't afford clothes. That's never cool. That's not cool at all. It's really mean just because, like, they really can't afford it. So how are you gonna make fun of somebody for something they can't really change? Like, make fun of their hairline. Yeah. But hey, high school is high school, man. If you don't know how to roast, you're not gonna have a good time, and it's not gonna change. Bullying is not gonna stop. So you better learn how to roast, or you better learn how to grow a thicker skin. But don't forget to hit me to like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you want to apply from yours truly, Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charming, my friends.